We're less than a month away from the Royal Rumble, and so let's talk about some wrestlers who could shockingly return on the road to WrestleMania 41. The first WWE return we're going to see at the Royal Rumble is already confirmed. It's been announced that John Cena will be entering his final Rumble match ever. This is going to be heartbreaking stuff. I already know that WWE is going to make this extremely emotional, with John Cena doing everything in his power to win this match in order to headline WrestleMania one last time. It's going to give Shawn Michaels vibes when he was desperate to face The Undertaker. There's a good chance that John Cena even wins because he's the odds favorite to win this match. I could see John Cena winning one more time to main event with either Gunther or Cody Rhodes at Mania. The other favorite is another name that could be returning at the Royal Rumble, and that man is none other than Dwayne Johnson. I think John Cena will be winning the Rumble if The Rock does not come back. However, if The Rock is returning to WWE, there's no way that he does not win. The Rock versus Cody Rhodes is one of the biggest matches WWE can book for WrestleMania 41. The two feuded last year. They wrestled in a tag team match at WrestleMania 40, and then you add in the fact that the WWE Championship will be in that mix, and you have a big time match, one of the biggest matches ever. The Rock winning the Royal Rumble as a surprise 31st entrant by using his corporate powers would be perfect. There's many reports saying that he won't be back, but I'm just not buying it. I think The Rock is coming back at the Royal Rumble, and I think he's going to have a face-off with John Cena one more time, and then he will win the Royal Rumble. For the first time in a long time, I've included AJ Lee in this video, and I actually believe there's a chance that she could come back. I usually add her into these videos just for the fun of it, but now it feels different with CM Punk being in the WWE for the last year and having so much fun. And after all the times that he mentioned her on TV, I believe she will come back at the Royal Rumble. I could even see her loving the return so much that she has one more match at WrestleMania. Could you imagine that? AJ Lee deserves a proper run before going back into retirement. She never got that official ending to her career, and I say it's time to finally give it to her. AJ Lee isn't the only injured wrestler in this video who could hopefully return at the Royal Rumble. Big E is another name that might be back in the squared circle. I didn't really have too much hope for this return until the New Day turned on Big E a few weeks ago. I can't see WWE booking that segment without a Big E return. I think it's gonna happen, and the Royal Rumble is the perfect place. I know there probably would be a huge pop for him. Eliminating Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods sounds like a really nice moment. If he does come back, I'm expecting to see Big E team up with someone like Jey Uso or someone else to feud with the New Day for WrestleMania 41. That would be a fun matchup, and it all starts at the Royal Rumble. If Triple H really wants to shock the WWE Universe, then Goldberg could make a return at the Royal Rumble to make things even more interesting. He could team up with Big E to take on Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods at WrestleMania, like I just mentioned. That could be the other wrestler. Goldberg and Big E is one scary tag team. I think it would be a great way to utilize a legend while telling a compelling storyline. If you didn't know, Big E's favorite wrestler growing up was actually Goldberg, so you've got that connection. I wouldn't mind seeing a Goldberg and Gunther match as well at maybe Elimination Chamber or something like that. I'm sure there's plenty of fans who don't want to see Bill return, but that isn't me. I'm 100% down to see it happen because I think Goldberg's matches in recent years have always been short and fun. Too many people within the IWC hate the guy for no reason. I think Bret Hart's the only person who has a right to despise his guts. Charlotte Flair's been out of action for over a year due to her ACL tear that she suffered in December of 2023. It's only a matter of time before she does come back to WWE, and I have a gut feeling telling me that she will be back very soon, potentially at the Royal Rumble. The Women's Royal Rumble could use the star power of Flair. I also have a theory that Charlotte's return will lead to another return during the Women's Rumble match, and that other return will be Jade Cargill. Many wrestling fans are speculating that Naomi was the one who attacked Jade Cargill, and while there's a real possibility that could be the plan, I just don't think that's happening, and I wouldn't be shocked if the WWE went with a plot twist of Charlotte being the one who attacked Jade. That would lead to Cargill returning at the Royal Rumble for revenge because she remembered who took her out of action, and I think that's a great way to build up a WrestleMania dream match between those two ladies. Regardless if this is a story or not, I think Jade will be making an appearance at the pay-per-view in a few weeks. Another wrestler who suffered a kayfabe injury is Randy Orton after Kevin Owens used the banned piledriver on him during an episode of SmackDown. This is the one wrestler on the list who might return at the Royal Rumble pay-per-view, but not the Rumble match itself. You see, Kevin Owens is wrestling Cody Rhodes for the WWE Championship in a ladder match, and I'm going to assume that Randy's going to make his return during this match to either get some revenge on Kevin Owens, or he could shock everyone and hit an RKO on Cody Rhodes, starting a feud between those two for the WWE Championship for WrestleMania 41. If he does come back during this match, I don't think he will be involved in the Royal Rumble match. That just wouldn't make too much sense because it would just ruin and spoil his return. There's a lot of rumors flying around that Becky Lynch is expected to return very soon. The reports even say that she's going to be involved in major plans for the world title at WrestleMania. It's speculated that she's going to feud with Rhea Ripley and Liv Morgan for the Women's World Championship, considering their past. With that said, there's two perfect opportunities for Becky to return. The first one is on the first Raw on Netflix. If it's not that, then it has to be at the Royal Rumble. Therefore, Becky Lynch is on this list because there's a good chance that she does come back at the pay-per-view. Dolph Ziggler is the current TNA World Champion, and as we know, WWE has a very healthy relationship with total non-stop action wrestling. Similar to Jordynne Grace from last year, I think TNA allows their World Champion to show up at the Royal Rumble. The fans would probably love to see this, and it would be good exposure for TNA, so don't be too shocked if you see Dolph Ziggler pop up one more time at the Rumble. It's been over 700 days since we've seen Alexa Bliss on WWE TV programming due to her maternity leave. She had her daughter and has been spending much needed time with the baby. I think she could be making a return at the Royal Rumble because she did post a video in the summer showing that she was training again for her comeback. I think it's better to just wait until the Royal Rumble at this point. She probably will get a very nice pop because I'm sure the fans have missed her. Another woman who's been away from WWE for some time now is Asuka. She suffered a serious injury last year. Despite that, she would wrestle through the pain until she dropped the Women's Tag Team Championships. It was time for her to heal, and so she's been out of action for almost a year now. Hopefully she's healthy and returns at the Royal Rumble. It's always nice to see Asuka in the WWE ring. And the last wrestler who could possibly return is Brock Lesnar. With the WWE mentioning him more and more on TV in the last few months, I think there could be a possibility that the Beast comes back for the Royal Rumble. Brock Lesnar hasn't been in WWE since August of 2023. That is a very long time. There's probably a ton of fans waiting for him to get back in that ring. However, I wouldn't bet too much money on this return. The chances of Brock Lesnar coming back is very slim. I'm guessing that the company is waiting to see what happens with the lawsuit. Anyways, that is it for the video, guys. Let me know which return you want to see the most in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching. I hope y'all enjoyed. If you did, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more. And here are some other videos I think you might enjoy.